Hey everyone, this is Rix, and for this video, I want to talk about my experience in the making of my final project for MMS 172. Firstly, I really think this project changes my perspective on how to take photos, especially on the process and preparations before the photo taking. I used to be someone who did not take photography seriously or only took photos for fun. But after this term, I feel like something in me appreciates photography at an even deeper level. With that, I wanted to share my experiences like challenges, trials, learnings, and my overall effect on me as a person. When I first started to brainstorm on what I wanted to take photos for this final project, I wanted something with multiple themes that I can tie up in one category, which made it unique in a way. It was the first time I thought of it. During my daily afternoon walk, I stopped in my tracks and I realized I am literally living in the metro. There are many spots and interesting subjects I can photograph about. Once I got home, I skedaddled and opened my notes and listed down the places I can shoot from. During that, I encountered the first challenge for this project: how I can narrow down the places, subject, and themes I brainstorm about. During that time, I feel like all of the ideas are too good to be cancelled. That is why I am having a hard time picking out the best ideas of the bunch. My solution to that is to make a mood board. Using Milanote, I split my ideas into different categories and then find inspirations from the internet and compile them. With that, I can observe what looks good and achievable in my level of skills. After thorough deliberation, I opted into having various sides of the metro: old places, modern places, intersection of the two, as well as the difference of cultures. I was satisfied with the categories I made, and now before I encounter another challenge against time, good old me made the schedule on when I would shoot these photos, as well as getting the timing right and asking my parents on going out. As I proceed to go into various places, what I encounter is getting lost on some of them. I know it's kind of silly, but still I decided to go on times where there are less people, footage in case during the nighttime and very early morning. I was a little scared for my safety on the first shoot, since it was nighttime, but I still got pretty good shots. So, in order for me to overcome the challenge of being lost or being scared, I asked a relative to accompany me on some of the shoots, which is really helpful since I can relax and focus more on taking the shots. I know it is a bit weird for others to say that this is qualified as a challenge, but it is for me. And I think talking about this experience of getting lost and being scared is also should be taken into consideration, especially shooting photography in various places that someone is unfamiliar with. Are you still there? I know the topic got a bit dark, but hey, all is well, and that experience was good for me. Besides the subjects I really have in mind, I also decided to just shoot everything I believe is good, since I do not want to regret not taking a photo of something when I get home. So before this will become a hurdle in my project making, I planned in advance to take a photo of anything interesting I can find, so that when it's time for picking the best of the bunch, I will have a lot of choices, and it's better for me to have a hard time deciding on picking a photo due to good shots than having a hard time since the photos ain't living up to my expectations. So after I pick out the best of them, I started to do a post process, which took quite a bit of time, but was still worth it since I'm happy with the results each time I finished it. Overall, this experience was wild to me, at least since I got to go into places I have never been with, talk to strangers for vacations, and take many photos I will probably never forget and even cherish.